What's the least amount of cash that you need to beat this week's elite boss? The answer to that is approximately $600,000 based on the leaderboard. Now the question is, what's the least amount of cash I need to beat a boss? Well, stick around to see how many discount saving tactics I can pull out my ass. So, the rules for Elite Lich are Winter Park extra starting cash. You are allowed any hero. We're going to pick a Dora. She'll be far and away the best hero for this, and you'll see why. Otherwise, every tower is enabled except for Spike Factories and Beast Handlers, and just a wee bit less modifiers for the boss. Start off with a free Dart Monkey and enough money for a farm. Cool. Just like most weeks, I'm gonna rush a Monkey Bank. However, I'm gonna be a little greedy this time and not go for the second farm. Just wait the 3k to afford the bank straight up. Anyway, the comment of the week has to go to this one on my last ranked boss video. The 3 game modes: least tiers, least cash, and least favorite. Good one, because I always talk about how timed is my least favorite. But you know what? I'm actually starting to see the beauty in all 3 of the ranked game modes. They each provide a unique experience. And the more I play each game mode nowadays, the more I see the positives in it rather than the negatives. So I don't know if I could say timed is my least favorite now. I think I enjoy all of them in different ways. Anyway, we could technically save up to the bank with just a 000 dart if I leak a lot of lives, but we're gonna need lives because it's Lich. Lich eats your lives away. So I had a sniper to get us to the Monkey Bank. So middle of round 16 bank it is, and we'll probably just drop a Dora and wait for the bank to be full in about 12 rounds or so. And exactly 12 rounds later, we got a full bank. Now we got 12k to work with. Let's get our discounts. I'm gonna double discount and then get a balloon trap. 014. And I'm kind of a bozo and I shouldn't have put a Dora and the Dart Monkey so high up, because I'm pretty sure even as high as this goes. Okay, good. Adora's just barely out of range, thank goodness. So now we can make maximum money from the trap, and I'm gonna save the money now for a Monkey Town, and still keep the bank around. A bit of an unconventional farm method I'm doing this week, I guess you could say. And now, I don't want to tank all the camos this round, so let's get a heli pilot. I'll buy a range upgrade so I can actually double discount it right over here. And then we'll go ahead and get 2 upgrades. Just IFR in it, that's all. Is the money for Monkey Town there yet? That would really give a lot more money for my trap, because I'm starting to notice a difference when you have Monkey Town with trap and you don't. We're only getting 1k per collection, but now we should get close to about 2k. End of this round, the bank is full for a second time, so now I'm gonna finally get the round 39 Monkeyopolis. Yes, it does sound pretty late, but trust me, it's alright. We're gonna go for a Chinook now for more money. And to also reposition towers, because in at least cash, a Chinook is very much worth it. So that you can heavily discount towers and then move them out of discount range so that more towers can fit under the discount. Does that make sense? And we'll have a little bit over 4k and change coming into this round. Do I want to keep greeting is the question. I think I'll greed one more time here, okay? Just a marketplace, that's all. But we're going to start building actual defense starting now. And that actual defense is going to consist of a super monkey. I'm going to try to get a Russia's Sun Avatar. This Sun Avatar here is also going to be turned into my temple later, so that's why it's a good get. You want to get stuff that you think you'll keep around the entire rest of the game, or plan to upgrade for the rest of the game. Now, strategically speaking, I actually think it's better to not beat or do so much damage to Lich right now, because I can't even afford the Sun Avatar right now. So if I get to the skull before I afford Sun Avatar, I'm going to reset the run, but I think we make enough money to afford it, like, really quickly, right? Okay, it's there. That was fast. Double discounted. 310. The only issue is that right now we don't have any plus damage. So this is a 1 damage Sun Avatar, which is not going to cut it, right? I have to move it outside of Monkey shitty range also. Yeah, this does not work out. Okay, we beat the soul, but we're not going to beat those things. Let's go back to round 40. Maybe instead of getting the Super Monkey immediately, I'm thinking maybe we can start things off with the Glue Strike. That gives +2 damage, which basically triples the Sun Avatar's damage. Quadruples it if I cross path. Though I feel like cross path is probably a little bit overkill, so I think I'm okay with just 040 for now. Like, if I want to be really greedy, I'd only cross path this upgrade when I get Temple, so these upgrades are cheaper. That saves me like 50 bucks. Amazing. Alright, take 2. I'm not buying 320 for reasons I will tell you later. But check out this difference here. First skull now. Use this for +2. And everything pops so much earlier. You don't even know. There's still a big issue, though, of course, that only one Sun Avatar is super sketchy. I think I'm going to need some supplementary damage, so let's do this. Mob Assassin. This can help beat each, like, the Lich Soul without losing as many lives. Using the ability is going to be really important. Like, for example, here, a free 750 damage, and just like that, we broke through. And now there's still stupid chained F-mobs that have way too much HP than should be legal. Anyway, Lich is getting really far, but I think this should be enough. If I time everything properly here. We're going to start greeting now with the Central Market. Another combo. Chained F-mob spawned really early. I don't like this. We're dead. God damn it. Okay, let me go back in time and add a Moab Shove. This is approximately $4,000. That number will be important later. But Shove, I think, is needed because otherwise these chain mobs have free reign to just walk by my defense, so it helps keep it in the Sun Avatar range as well as keep them from the exit. So, Officer, this here is about where I died last time. Alright, we're gonna Glue Strike it. If we didn't have Shove, those F-mobs would definitely kill me, but it now will buy enough time, right? And with Glue Strike, we beat it with plenty of time to spare. Good. Okay, this is really gonna come down to the wire, isn't it? Come on. Get him. And final skull. Same formula. Assassin, Glue Strike, and we didn't lose any lives from Lich's ticks there. That's amazing. And now if I can, let me go ahead and Chinook the Sun Avatar back outside of range, or back in Monkey City range, so we can make extra income. We probably lost a little bit from the towers not in range of the village, eating up some of the pops, but that's fine. Back over here, one assassin ability, and that's tier 1. Now we're going to save for a temple, and it's going to be right over here. That's the reason why I didn't buy Epic Range. If I bought this, then this would end up being sacrificed, but I want to keep this discount village, because I want to keep discounting stuff later, of course. It would cost more money if I sucked it up and then had to wait again, or get it back again. Okay, great timing. We're going to be able to afford our Sun Temple right before tier 2 spawns in. Now, I'm going to specifically go for the $50,000 sacrifice of support. That gets you the strongest buff, which is +2 damage over +1 if I did a 25k sack. Normally, I skip this because what's +1 damage anyway if it costs 25,000? Well, it's actually really important here. I think I crunched the numbers, and to get 50k, I need to buy one deconstruction upgrade here. So we can see if we did it right by seeing if this Sniper Monkey does 4 damage in one shot. And it does. Perfect. It went up by 4 there, so we're inheriting the 50k sacrifice, just barely. This 5k per round is basically going to carry me for the rest of the run. And now let's make our discount factory. My favorite thing to do. A discount factory involves 1, 2, and 3 villages. And so this spot over here is where we're going to build every single tower, and then we're going to Chinook it to wherever we decide we want the tower in the end game. Such a powerful tool to save money, and you'll see why by the end. And by far the most satisfying thing to triple discount is, of course, the Sun Avatar, because look how cheap they are now. 10.6k with the max discount. So we're going to buy a bunch of 320s, then Chinook them to, well, their landing spot. So 320 now. This is actually a really good spot for the starter Lich, so I'll keep it for now before I Chinook it. And then I'll do the same thing, wait for Glue Strike so I can use it on the Lich Soul here. I'm probably going to leak some lives here, aren't I? Because it's tier 2 now, yeah. I think before we upgrade or triple discount our next Sun Avatar, let's go for Cripple Moab. Cripple Moab will make it a whopping, what, +5 damage to Lich, so that damage for each balloon goes from 3 to 8. Pretty crazy. 3 rounds away, approximately, with Temple income. 12 lives leaked, that's fine. There's Cripple Moab now, 502. And we're cooking. While I'm already here, I think I'll do Jungle Drums. This pretty much gets coverage on the entire left side, so I'm probably going to mirror another village over here. And that's going to be an easy tier 2. And it's going to be an easy tier 3. and easy tier 4. A lot of what Least Cash is really just building towards the final tier, because you're going to have more than enough money to spend for these tiers, of course. It's really all about penny pinching tier 5. Now, if it works like it did on paper, I should be able to fit 7 Super Monkeys on the right side, and 5 on the left side, in the middle, that is. I'm going to have 12 Sun Avatars in the middle, followed by however many I need to barely beat tier 5 on the sides. I guess while we're waiting for the Chinook ability, we can still triple discount stuff on the right side here. Let's get another Glue Strike, and we're gonna do a 240 now. So the downside with going 240 instead of 042 is really uptime. You get +1 damage and everything, but at the expense of much lower uptime. Only 11 seconds instead of 24, which means based on the cooldown of the Glue Strike, you need 3 of them to keep full uptime on Lich. So let's go ahead and get a third one then. And now let's also build an Ice Tower, Embrittlement / Super Brittle. There's also a Monkey Knowledge check that you can do to save even more money. And that's this weird one over here. I kind of find it annoying. But basically, if all Primer Monkeys are tier 3 and 4, then you get discounts. Meaning, it's actually ideal to not buy Super Brittle until I'm done buying every single Primer Monkey that I need. Because otherwise, if I buy Super Brittle, then that's going to ruin the all tier 3 and 4. And so the other Glue Strikes or Embrittlements I buy will be more expensive. I'm also doing range because if you have Temple Attack Speed buffs, then it has full uptime on the +1 damage that it gives. So yeah, one of those instances where it's very nice to have that extra range they give ya. Time for the tier 3 kill. We currently have about 5 Sun Avatars built up. And how we looking? Do we have enough Sun Avatars that we can avoid leaking lives from each skull? Come on. Gotta make sure to Glue Strike the moment the skull comes out too, because the new one doesn't have it. And nope, we're losing a little bit of lives here. Okay, I won't care about the placements too much right now. Let's just focus on beating it down and preserving those lives. Come on, nope, still lost 15 there. It's probably because all the Sun Avatars are not in the right placement for it, I bet. Hopefully that's fixed with this one over here. Come on. Don't leak. Nice, we did it. Alright, sweet. No additional lives lost since the very beginning. So now we can spend the next 16 rounds focusing on placing everything perfectly. Oh my god, I hate this game. I'm not able to fit a 7th one. That's gonna take a lot of Chinooks to, I think, fit a 7th one in. So, okay, let's not deal with that right now. Let's just focus on placing them on the left side, I suppose. Not ideal, though, because those are the best placements for it. And yes, the water, I know I can freeze the water and put a Sun Avatar in a goated spot. However, the thing is you can't Chinook onto frozen water, so I have to buy an undiscounted Sun Avatar, which sounds kind of nasty. Therefore, consider that like a last-ditch resort option. On the bright side, we did successfully fit 5 on the left side eventually. But hang on, let's focus on tier 4 first. If we can beat it the way things are currently looking. We are currently sitting on 13 Sun Avatars, which is very close to the amount I want at the end here. Let's see, hold the Glue Strike for the skull. I think it's inevitable that I'm going to lose 1 life here, right? 1 tick at most, come on. No more than that. I think it's very close to getting 2. I think I might need to get the Super Brittle now. Again, I held off on that just in case I wanted to keep on getting some primaries. And I still think I want to get 1 more primary. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get a 4th Glue Strike. Which might confuse some of you because I said earlier that 3 gets full uptime. So why 4? Well, it's about Adora's sacrifices, which I have not used so far yet because, obviously, I'd rather not lose the sacrifices so early on. I'll explain more once we're finished with the boss here. Here we go, we can move our Glue Strike away. And prep our 15th Sun Avatar. Right side's definitely weaker. Let's build a Jungle Drum. I haven't done that yet. As high as I can, while being under money-saving range. There we go. This misses this one, so if I can only fit 6, then I'll Chinook this one back down. Just for the buff, I think. Also, I guess there's some missing Jungle Drums down here. So it's probably worth it getting 1 more village, right? Just 1 more over here. 2 Jungle Drums. And then we'll move this one to the right. This is really good coverage up here. Or down here. Second last skull. Rain Glue. Oh, do I not have decamo? Holy crap. Well, I have the embrittlement. That's what saved me there. Alright, last skull. Let's see if there's enough track length left for this guy. Come on. Nice. 442 lives. I think that's a good spot. That's good for tier 5. And with that, we now have 10 rounds left to build what we need for the end game. How many Sun Avatars is this? 6, 11, 12, 16. Is that enough? I'm not sure it is. We do have enough money right now to keep spending, though. I think my goal would be, I don't know, under 600k, given how those scores looked at the beginning. I think 4 glue strikes is good, so let's finally finish off with our super riddle here. This guy we're going to be Chinooking like crazy, so we're going to put him right where it can do the +5 damage immediately. No village buff, but here's good for now. Let's get Sun Avatar number 18. I think I can afford one more to keep it under 600. And now circling back to the number I was talking about earlier, $4,000 is the amount that you need to sacrifice to Adora to keep up the maximum attack speed on all these Sun Avatars. It's double if you hit 4k, which is why I was aiming to buy stuff that was about 4k, like Moab Shove and the Assassin at the very beginning. Let's also move our 19th one over here, and then quickly build this guy, and holy crap, that is just a tad under 600. I think the first thing to go would probably be the Moab Shove. Every minute I have to remember to sacrifice something though, so I have 1, 2, 3 things that are expendable immediately. In these towers, after that, some of the weird stuff will have to go, like, I don't know about Burnham, but maybe Chinook, once I think I stop Chinooking, but that's something you have to deal with after the 3-minute mark, okay? For now, let's cross our fingers and hope this is enough. Hence, I think it's going to be really close if it is enough. Let's go. And don't waste time. Let's drop Glue Strike immediately. I gotta count to 11. I'm gonna watch this time here to, like, remember to use the ability every 11 seconds. And I already choked. Why didn't I sacrifice for double damage immediately? SMH my head. Okay, so I think 11 seconds came out now. Next 11 seconds is at 20:59. And let's also watch that Super Brittle's in range. If it's not in range, then that's bad. Oh, 20:59 hit. Another one. God, counting to 11 is annoying as hell. Is that going to reach, or do I need... I think I need to move it. Hang on. Skull now? Okay, this is good progress. 1 of 4 skulls, or 8 skulls have hit. And how much do we leak every time here? Just 1 life. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. And also, why does this not have the sacrifice buff? Oh, it has to be in range of Adora. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. I should have used Adora level 3 before sacrificing towers. I forgot that was a thing. I'm also getting distracted. I am not counting to 11 properly. Report me for trolling. Alright, 1 minute has elapsed. Let's get a new one. I did not use level 3 again. Okay, good to know that there are things we can improve on, but I think progress-wise, it's... I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. There's a good chance this can be done. Rain Glue Storm now. Level 3 Adora. Okay, skull number 3. Looking good, looking good. Now, when I sacrifice the Glue Storm in the next minute, it has to be the one with the most cooldown remaining. Okay, it timed out, it timed out. Which one? Not that one. Not this one. I'm wasting too much time. Now? But now, at this point, I'm in a bit of a pickle, because I need to keep Chinooking my towers around. I was thinking maybe Embrittlement, but this is not the max, like, the max money sacrifice. This would not give me full power, which I do need, because, as you see, we're currently right on pace. And right on pace does not cut it. Out of range now, let's move the Brittle over to the right side. And the 1 minute multiplicative effect timed out. Okay, okay, what do? You know what? Let's upgrade this and then sacrifice it. I think I need a full 4K though. This is way too risky. Way too risky, right? Alright, third last skull. Come on. Maybe I can just get rid of Sun Avatars that can't see the exit, like this one over here. Bottom left to be next. And how am I dying to Chained F Moabs? My god. Are those brutal? Okay, let's use our last Chinook here over on the Super Brittle. Maybe we sacrifice this next. Or maybe we sacrifice... Oh, it's time. We have to sacrifice something. You know what? Frick it. We'll get rid of the Sun Avatar. That one wasn't going to attack much anyway, so I think it's fine. Also, I can't get rid of Rhythm Hit because it's very important to decamo. So that one has to stay at the very minimum. This is so close, though. Oh, but we're dead to chain mobs now. Great. Is there any way I can defend that, or are those chain mobs too fast for me? I think it's too fast. Here we go. Yeah, why are they, like, 5 times the speed of normal? Okay, we have to go back to 120, but this is actually so close to working that I think if I just optimize, like, everything, like using a door level 3 before sacrificing, then we're good, maybe? Okay, this is probably negligible, but how did I forget that I had 17 free Dark Monkey still to drop? So, once again, I doubt it makes a difference, especially because we don't have good tower placements, but it could be something, for sure. So, from this point on, let me shut up and let the gameplay do the talking. Let's go. Okay, how do I not leak to the F mobs here? I have no idea. Last? Come on. Fend it off. Good. That's now down to 17 Sun Avatars. Come on. Hopefully -2 can clutch it. I don't know, though. I don't know. Oh! No FDTs yet. There's some hope. But 128 comes soon, so I think I died at last call. It's definitely gonna kill me. I think I get rid of the Chinook for my next sacrifice, because I think this has enough coverage. I lied, but I think it's gotta go. 3 million damage left. Yep, let's use it. Goodbye, Chinook. And come on, let's just hope it's not DDTs. Oh my god, it's not DDTs. Do we get lucky or what? It normally reanimates what spawns out. And wow. We caught a break there. Well, this has got to be the run then. 2 million HP to go. I think there's definitely track length to get the sub 600k. What a run, and perfectly planned. Like I said, Least Cash is all about barely scraping by the last tier, and boy did we ever scrape by with like a hair to spare. 200, 100, and the end. Beautiful. Let that be a lesson on how to save money, folks. Lots and lots of money. And how you beat this week also without using any Paragons. Just the pure power of Adora buffed Sun Avatars. And of course, we gotta take a look at the leaderboard to see that we are in second place. Once again, though, it's early, so the second place is probably more like a 20th place by the end, but hope you enjoyed that. You better have, given there were so many discount villages there. If you made it this far, a friendly reminder to enter code ISAB in the creator support section if you would like to support me in what I do. I get support creator code uses, you get all of this content.